Madam,
Yes.
sorry, I have one more question about question 3, pioneer status just now.
Okay.
Okay, the 200 is our non-promoted
Yeah.
loss, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we put in the third like column? When we have non-promoted adjusted loss bawah
Non
nombor 18.
non-promoted here. Okay.
Yeah, 200.
Okay, boleh. You can have it here, right? Yeah, betul lah. It's a non-promoted loss. Tapi it's not for the 200. It's not for the during the pioneer period. They're doing this. You can have it here.
Hmm.
Here. Tapi it does not give you because it is a non-promoted, right? So that's why I letak kat sini. Adjusted loss tu patutnya kat sini. Yeah, you are correct. We are supposed to have that in under non-promoted. But because we don't use it anything against your aggregate income, so that's why you carry forward to the following year.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you are correct. You are correct because we are supposed to put that under adjusted loss non-promoted. But I show it here. Right, so I delete kat sini, so it's okay. Still okay juga. Yeah,
Okay, thank you, madam.
okay. Other than that, okay. So let's look into harapan. Mana harapan? Oh, mana jawapan harapan? Tak ada lah. Tak ada jawapan harapan. Let's look at the question. Mana harapan? Okay, let's look at harapan. Mana dia harapan? Harapan Sdn Bhd year end is 30th September. Manufacturing company in Selangor and then produce promoted product, investment tax allowance. So in this case, the question tell you that is under incentive investment tax allowance. 1st October 2017. So because your year end is 30th September, so it start from 1st October 2017 onwards. So that will be your tax relief period, yeah? Right. And then you incurred on September 2017. So why September 2017, which YA is that? September 2017? What YA is this? Your year end is 30th September.
2017.
YA 2017 means that for that year end it is 30th September 2017. So means that whatever fall between that period is YA 2017. But the second one, 5th September 2018, that will be YA 2018. And 4th June 2019, which YA? 4th June 2019, YA
2019.
Yeah, YA 2019. And remember that for ITA, you must know that it only qualifies for those plant and equipment, building and heavy machinery. But for the building, it says that you have 330,000, but 150 is the cost of the building related to admin. So what is the percentage of 150 over 330? What's the percentage? It could be more than 50%, right? So because it's that, it means that you have to apportion. It means that from the building, 330 minus 150, that would be your qualifying expenditure. Okay? Qualifying expenditure for the building is not 330, but 330 minus 150. Why? Because the admin office is the non-qualifying expenditure. And then your year end, you're given that you have loss in 2017. And then income 190, 272, capital allowance, and then you have all this. Yeah, there's an unutilized capital allowance of 20,000 brought forward. And then you have interest of 15,000 annually. So it means that every year you do receive interest income of 15,000. And 2017, October, the company donated 6,500 to an approved institution. So this is only for 3 years, right? The information is very straightforward. Capital allowance is provided. You only have to compute the 60% of your SI. All right. So how are you going to do that? I tak ada pula jawapan. Dowel darling. Ni kot. Is it? 45? Tak juga Never mind. I will copy this. Make a copy. Let's make it. Okay. Tak jadi. make a copy before sheet 1. Okay lah. So apa nama dia tadi? Harapan. Okay. So what's the year? Year is 2017, 2018, 2019, 35, 9. So now you plug in the information, yeah. So what is the information that you have here? You have adjusted loss of 35, and then here is 190 and 272. Anyone who have done this can check my answer, yeah. And then you have a brought forward CA of how much? CA 20,000. So you have 20 brought forward. Current you have 25, 48, 65. 25, maybe? Short memory. 48 and 65. Right, so available is, there is your available figure. And how much you're going to utilize for the first year, you don't utilize anything because your adjusted income is 0. All right, so you carry forward 45 to the following year, SI is 0. So next year you have 45 brought forward, current year 48, available 98, how much? 93. So how much you're going to utilize? How much utilize? Hello?
93.
93. Okay, 93, so 0 to carry forward. So statutory income is 97. The following year brought forward is 0. You have current year 65. So you're going to use everything 65. So you have a statutory income of 207. Remember, you're doing for apa nama dia? Investment tax allowance. So the formula for investment tax allowance would be a bit different. Insert, let me see, kita copy. Mana kita punya ITA tadi? ITA, mana ITA? Is it the one? Right, so let's take this. Ada tak abated tadi? Masih, mana harapan? Kita kat sini, command V. Command X, command V. Right, tak nak delete. Okay, let's see, 70% 0. What is the, okay. Okay, now let's look at your insert. Okay, tak tahu I buat kat sini lah senang. Insert kat atas. Right, let's, what is your QE for 2017? QE for 2017 is 80,000. So here 80,000. For 2018, you have 330 minus 150. 330 minus 150, right, 180. And for 2019, you have 110. Right, so your 60% is this one times by 0.6, right? So that's how you compute your currency A. So available, you don't have brought forward. Can you see this clearly? Okay, now. All right, so you have your QE here, then you compute what is 60%, that will be your current ITA. All right, 48, 108, and 6. So what is your brought forward? You don't have anything. Available is 100. In this case, all right, remember that your you want to put a space here so that you don't get confused because your available is based on your current plus your brought forward. Right, and then your 70% abated is 0. So that's why you don't utilize anything. So whatever you have, you carry forward to the following year as an income is 0. The next year, your 60% is 108, brought forward is 48. So total up together, you have 156. But how much are you going to utilize? Are you going to utilize your ITA? Siapa? Ani Humaira. How much ITA you are going to utilize?
158. 108.
Lagi sekali. How much ITA? How much available?
156.
how much you're going to utilize. How much to utilize depends on how much is your 70% of abated. So how much is that? Berapa tadi nak guna? Come on. Sharifah Natasha.
Yeah.
How much you're going to utilize ITA?
67.9.
Oh. Oh, ada prop lah ya. Okay. Kita dapat 67 tu. Ni ya. Siapa you buat tu decimal point ni kot. Kalau you buat ni tu. Alright. Boleh lah. Nak pakai tu decimal point, one decimal point eh. Okay. Okay, 67.9. So means that you ITA carry forward is 88.1. Exempt income is what is utilized. Okay, the next year you have abated of 144.9. QE is 10. So 60% is 6. So current year you have brought forward of 88.1. So total available is 94.1. So how much you're going to utilize? Utilize all. Right, 94.1. So means that you don't have anything that ITA available to be carried forward. But the one that goes into your exempt income is 94.1. Okay. And then you don't have anything of this. All right. I think that this is non-promoted. You don't have anything here. All right. I will just delete this. Kita ada 30% of SI kan? 30% of SI. Okay, let's copy. Delete kat sini. Mana ke tadi? ITA. What's the formula? You have your unabsorbed SI plus your non-promoted SI. Harapan. What is your common V? This one is your 30 unabsorbed. You don't have anything, but QE. Oh, I rasa macam nak tanya soalan on unabsorbed lah ya. 0.3. Okay, so you carry forward to the following year. So this one is delete lah. Ini paling you nanti. Okay, so now you don't have any non-promoted. So your aggregate SI. So your aggregate SI, let me see here, is actually total top. Right, so the total that is your aggregate SI. Unabsorbed loss, do we have any loss brought forward? 0. You have interest income of 15,000 annually. Yeah, so here is interest of 15, and 15. So your aggregate income is the total of 27 and 31. So for 15 for the first year. Okay, do you have any current year non-promoted? Current year loss lah. Tak payah sebut. Current year loss. Okay, how much is the loss for the current year? You have 35. Right, 2017, you have loss of 35. So you use minus 15 only. So the balance, how much is the balance? 35 minus 15 is minus 20. Right, let's see that later. So current year loss is, this one, 15. Approved donation, you only did that in 2017, October. So that is why it's 2018. So 0 here, but you do have here 6.5. Right, so 0 here. So total income is 15, 0, 0. So chargeable income is 0. For the second year, 2018, right? This one is 2018, statutory income 97, abated, and then 30% is not 29.1, aggregate is 29.1. You have unabsorbed loss of 20. So 29.1 minus 20 unabsorbed losses. plus 15, that's how you get to 24.1. 29.1 minus 20 plus 15, that's how you get 24.1. And there's no current year losses, and approved donation is 6.5. I think this one is minus 6.5. So, not here. Okay, 24.1 minus approved donation. What is your total income? Dia datang dari mana? Tak payah. Right, so under ITA, you don't have that. You delete. So your chargeable income is actually from your chargeable income, aggregate income minus all that, right? So you have here is 17.6 and 922.9. You get the same answer. Yang ni apa ni? Current year loss ni? Tak ada kan? Zero. Loss is utilized, so zero kat sini. 15. 62 plus 15, 77.1. Okay, do you get the same answer? Apa dah buat?
Madam,
Yes.
by the way, the ITA is started on 2018 punya YA. Do we calculate for
Oh
2000?
yeah. Okay, sekejap You incurred, hold on. So the ITA start on 1st October 2017. Okay, 2017. And this one, mana you punya QPE tadi? 2017 ni 80,000. Oh, you tak ada yang ni Plan 80,000 ni you don't have anything here lah, 60% tu. Betul? Is that what you say? So, QE, this one tak ada lagi lah. You see? Is your answer like this? Hello? Jauh sangat. Siapa tanya tadi? What's your answer? Is it like this?
Me, but I tak completekan lagi.
Okay. Alright, I think that you are correct because it says that you start in YA 2018. Right, YA 2018 is the first year. So here 2018. So 2017, even though you incurred 80,000, you cannot claim that as your ITA because you have not started, right? You only start in 2018. So even though you have that 80,000, that 80,000 is not a qualifying, right, for ITA purpose. So you don't have any QE incurred. You do have incurred QE incurred, but it does not fulfill, it's not yet under ITA. So you don't have to compute that, right? So rugi lah actually, right? So your QE starts in 180 is actually the building lah. 330 minus 150. Am I right? Anyone dah buat? Sama tak jawapan dengan macam ni? Anyone? Cepat, 1 minit je lagi ni. Okay. So I assume this should be the answer lah kot.
Madam,
Yes.
for the approved donation, should it be 10% from the aggregate income?
That's good. So it should be minus 2.41. Betul ni?
Yes.
Lagi? Kalau you nak 3 decimal point, jadi macam tu lah. Baik, letak thousands terus. Anything else?
Madam,
Yes.
just now how do you calculate the CA?
The
CA, current CA.
CA is given. Nampak? CA, mana CA? Ni lah CA given.
Oh, yang tu.
So
So
you
yang
get
the plant, equipment, building, heavy machinery, do we need to do it one by one?
No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
Because this one is for qualifying expenditure for the purpose of ITA, how much to claim. Your CA here, it could be from office equipment as well. Remember, for ITA, it's not all the capex is qualifying. So if you are given the CA, you just compute lah. Unless it's clearly stated that, okay, compute the CA excluding this item lah. Then you have to compute. But in this case, it's not mentioned. So your CA, you just take from the information provided here. Okay. So your CA tadi, I ambil current 25, 48 and 65. Yeah. Dah.
Medium.
Ya.
QE heavy machinery 110 ke? 10.
Heavy machinery. 110. I tulis berapa? Mana datang? 10 ah? Okay, 110. So 60% is 66. So how much you're going to utilize here? How much you're going to utilize?
66.
Berapa you punya abated? 70% is 144.9. Right? So 66 plus 40.10. Dapat 106, so you utilize everything lah because you want to compare that with your 144.9 kat sini, 70% abated. So you're going to utilize everything lah. That's why if you have the tutorial question, if you do it first, then you can see lah whether what you did is right or wrong, or maybe you can check my answer so that, right, you get to understand the topic better. Kalau you tak buat dulu and then you nak check pula I punya masa ni juga nak check, lambat sikit lah. Okay. Alright, it's already 9:53. I think that's all for today. I think that's all. Anything else that you want to ask? Tak ada I save this one. So later, the next section, we'll have to actually watch the video. Stop video. Nak stop recording pun lambat Okay, before you go off, please make sure that you